What is up, guys? Good old-fashioned Cola back here for some more Animal Crossing. Right now in Ohio it is 5:50. It's about to be 5:58 on August 2nd. Let me make sure everything is recording. Alright, so as I posted on the little community page, I don't know if a lot of people saw it or not, I have some thoughts on Pikmin 4. I'm not done with the game yet. I'm in what I think is the last area. But I heard there's like a big post-game. I don't know anything about it, so I aim to keep it that way until I do know about it. This game is totally like... Pikmin 3 felt like an expansion on the ideas... Oh, hi Brady. My cat just jumped in my lap. Pikmin 3 felt like an expansion of the ideas in Pikmin 1, with the whole return of the time limit, kind of, with the fruit. Please don't bump the microphone, bro. I see you smiling. I'll pet you after I'm done. But it felt like a total return to form to the OG Pikmin, and that's what Pikmin 4 feels like in comparison to Pikmin 2. Just between all the dungeons, I mean, like, spoiler warning, skip like 30 seconds ahead if you don't want to be spoiled about, well, I think I heard he was in a trailer, so the Water Wraith came back. He's in the Engulfed Castle, I think is what it's called, and I don't know if it's because I'm an adult now, and I haven't played that specific I haven't played that specific dungeon in Pikmin 2 since I was like a little kid. Out of just pure fear. But he felt way easier this time around. It's just kind of like a minor annoyance in terms of like just making sure he doesn't run over Pikmin that are gathering up treasures. So it felt like a lot of achievement was behind beating that specific dungeon in Pikmin 4 now, and the game feels really easy, and I heard the challenge really comes in the post game, because like I'm kind of just like breezing through this game, not losing a whole lot of Pikmin. Granted, like, I mean, I'm not the greatest Pikmin player of all time. I never beat Pikmin 2 fully. I got to the second half of the game and then kind of dropped off when the difficulty spiked up. But that's kind of like a notoriously hard game, so I'm not going to give myself too much shit for that. I did beat the OG and I never beat 3 either, because that fucking final boss is hard too. I suck. Don't take anything I say with any grains of salt, because I'm a fucking bitch when it comes to Pikmin, apparently. I don't remember where I was going with that. Oh, the game feels a little easier than the past two. I don't know if they did that on purpose or if they were saving all the challenge really for like the post game. Maybe it's like a Pikmin 2 situation where you pay off the debt and then like the rest of the game opens up. Maybe you find Olimar and then the rest of the game opens up. But other than Pikmin, I have been... Well, actually, to stay on topic with Pikmin, I kind of scribbled some thoughts down just so I didn't forget them. And I scribbled them kind of haphazardly, but while I've been playing Pikmin 4, I was rewatching Chugga Conray's playthrough of Pikmin 2 from a long time ago, and I remember being a kid when he did that, and I would get off school, I think I was in middle school, but I would get off school, and there would either be Pikmin 2 or there'd be Luigi's Mansion, and I would sit there and watch them, and it was fucking great. And I think this may be an Arapema. Not entirely sure. Damn, just a giant bass. But I've been like totally engulfed with rewatching old Chugga Conray LPs now, and it's like totally reminded me of why I started this whole channel in the first place and why I started doing Let's Plays. I know I don't be as consistent and as active and engaged as I once was. I think like 2015 was probably the peak of the channel, I'd say. That's probably when I was playing the most games and uploading the most. But that was a time when I just graduated high school. I didn't have a full-time job. wasn't in college, so I had a lot of time on my hands. So it makes sense that it was probably more active, but I'd say from like 2015 to like 2017 is when I tried the hardest on here. Now I just kind of show up every so often like a bad dad and then go back out for cigarettes and milk and never come back for a while. But I'd probably rewatching all those Chugga LPs. Like I did Pikmin 2. I started Pikmin 1, but then I kind of hopped over to Luigi's Mansion. But I remember being a kid and finding him with Mario Sunshine when that was first going on. And then I watched Wind Waker, and I watched his first Pikmin LP, and then the second Pikmin in Luigi's Mansion, Super Luigi Galaxy. And that's really when I was like, oh, I wanna play games on the internet. And then it was like, went from Chugga Conroy to inspiring me to like Game Grumps, and then that's really what a lot of this channel was kind of like an amalgamation of traditional Let's Plays like Chugga Conroy and like just goofing around like Game Grumps. But other than like Pikmin and Chugga Conroy, to transition into another topic, today specifically, I just could not stop listening to Linkin Park. And I don't know if I ever talked about their new song. Well, new is a light word to use. It was like a outtake B-side that they just released earlier this spring called Lost. Holy shit, if that song came out when I was in like elementary school, I'd have hit the fattest whip of the century. That is totally up my fucking alley, and I love Linkin Park, and it's like one of my biggest regrets that I never got to see them before Chester passed. I think I might have tweeted about it today. It was either on my personal or my YouTube Twitter. But on my YouTube Twitter, I also brought up the fact that... Let me check exactly what I said, because I don't want to like misquote myself. I talked about Fooly Cooly and how just like that time of watching that broadcast on Toonami in like 2013 when they rebroadcasted it was so special, especially with like the fucking soundtrack. Yeah, I said what a fucking masterpiece. Also, no anime soundtrack tops what the Pillows did. I think I was just like stuck at work and I was like, man, this fucking blows. Trying to think of like a better time. In 2013, staying up on Saturday nights watching Toonami with Fooly Cooly and Space Dandy, Blue Exorcist. That was some good times. I think that was around the time that the channel first really, I started doing like actual good content with like a capture system and stuff. So probably a lot of the early videos I've talked about Toonami and stuff. Now Toonami's kind of fallen by the wayside with Cartoon Network, you can tell, or Adult Swim, I guess. Which is weird because anime it's never been more popular than it is right now. I mean, I don't keep up with stuff like I used to, but I can assure you that if you stuck an anime block on during the evenings, during the week even, like, you could even expand it on Saturdays. Like, I know it's been cut to like midnight to 3 a.m. You're telling me if you put fucking like Naruto on in the middle of the day, kids wouldn't watch it? Like, it's super fucking popular now. But other than that, one more note before I leave. So Young Gravy, if you guys don't know who Young Gravy is, please go and listen to, I mean, you could go listen to Betty, but if you want some like good Young Gravy shit, like some deep cuts, go listen to, oh my lord, holy shit, that's an Arapema. Go listen to Hot Tub. You will not get a better representation of Young Gravy than Hot Tub. Please, Brady, give me a second here. Not that it really fucking matters, but I just want the self-satisfaction that I caught this. Hold on, broski. Come on. I'm scared to reel it back in. Okay, hold on. We got this. Oh no, I'm not going to be able to see, and he's going to be boom, boom, boom. Ah, you motherfuck. Here he comes. Yes. All right. Where was I going with that? Oh, I went to the Ohio State Fair and saw Young Gravy and Baby No Money. So definitely check them out. I had seen Young Gravy last year with Limp Bizkit, and knowing about him beforehand and everything, and liking all those shit that I heard, definitely made me want to go see him at the State Fair. Which, it's odd that the State Fair has concerts. Like Third Eye Blind played last week. And I mean, if I lived in Columbus, I totally would have went and seen Third Eye Blind. They fucking rule. But we went, hung out for the day, and saw Young Gravy. But go listen to Hot Tub. I will link it in the description if I remember. Other than that, I'm Good Old Fashioned Cola. It's good to come back and talk about Pikmin 4. If you haven't bought it yet, definitely. I was on the fence, and then the more I saw of it, I was like, this definitely looks like Pikmin 2. I got to get this game. So I went to GameStop after I got off work and picked it up. But I'm Good Old Fashioned Cola, and I will see you guys back here next time.